Hello and welcome to Outside Xbox. You're watching Show of the Week. I'm Andy.
And I'm Jane. And this week I was bowled over by the sheer number of people willing to turn up to watch a rocket launch in Fortnite.
Yeah, big news.
Right. So I was thinking we could use a similar kind of deal to boost our own popularity.
Right.
Which is why this week we will be launching...
Whoa, no. We're not launching Mike into the sky on a rocket.
That's not what I was going to say.
All right, finish that sentence then.
We will be launching ticket sales for a number of live shows happening this September with Outside Xbox and Outside Extra.
Right.
See? No trust is the problem. Yeah, I don't need it anymore. I'm just gonna want the refund. I don't know, see if Fortnite wants it. Yeah, well, that's not my problem, is it?
Is everything all right?
Yeah, it's just my mum. So what are we talking about this week?
How about Control?
Oh, yeah, okay. I like that.
The oldest house is a shifting place. There are rules and rituals. You can keep traveling deeper.
Control is the new game from Remedy, who made Quantum Break,
Yes.
Alan Wake, and
Yes.
Max Payne.
Yeah.
It's kind of a generic name.
Control?
It doesn't rhyme with ache. It's not like Quantum Break
No,
or
they've
Alan Wake. They should
broken
have
the pattern.
called it Corn Crake. You know, something like
I can't
that.
believe you said that.
Birthday cake.
I can't believe you said that.
Great Big Lake, Terrifying Snake. Game by Sam Lake. Yeah, it doesn't rhyme with Sam Lake. That's how you know it's a Remedy game. Max Pake. I think that's what it was originally called.
What's happening?
Anyway, speaking of having things under control, Control. It's a new
Yeah,
game from
okay,
Remedy.
okay.
You remember them?
Yes.
They made all those games. So, what is Control? So we saw this at E3, and the thing that struck both of us immediately was how much it looks like Quantum Break, which doesn't surprise me. I mean, I imagine they're still using the same engine, because they went and built all that stuff
Yeah.
for Quantum Break.
And the art style as well. It's
Yeah.
very aesthetically reminiscent of Quantum Break. It looks, you know, glossy but dark and
Yeah.
sci-fi.
Really
and modern.
impressive.
It's a modern setting.
Like the
so there you
lighting
go.
and stuff like that is really impressive. But it also has an actress in it who played a character in Quantum Break. But whereas Quantum Break was all about using time manipulation powers, this is more of a sort of weird X-Files-y supernatural setting. It's all based around something called the Federal Bureau of Control.
That's
which,
where the name comes from.
there you go, and which your character is the new head of, something weird and unspecified having happened to the old
You're the director now.
director. Yeah, but he does
Quite a
still...
promotion.
Yeah, but the old director does still
You didn't
occasionally
notice Dead
pop
Man's Shoes in
Yeah.
the FBC, did
FBC.
you?
Well, we don't even know if he is dead because his big weird hologram face keeps popping up.
Broken. Path forward. Use ritual.
Something has gone wrong in the Federal Bureau of Control, and it's now full of like weird corrupted versions of the former
Yeah.
agents who you have to fight.
So the name for the Forces of Darkness in this game, in Alan Wake, they were the
Taken?
The Taken.
Yeah.
And now it's the Hiss.
Oh, the hiss.
So
yeah.
the Hiss is infiltrating the Federal Bureau of Control's HQ, known
Yeah.
as the oldest house, which is quite nice and spooky.
Yeah.
And it's making all the employees or the agents and, I don't know, the janitors or whoever turn into horror monsters.
Yeah. The oldest house, the HQ for the FBC, is like this weird sort of non-Euclidean building that keeps sort of teleporting you to strange motels and things
Yeah.
like that. And apparently it's going to be open world, so you're going to be able to go where you want in the building, but they actually use the term Metroidvania in the presentation.
Yeah,
we
they
had.
said it was the most open sort of world, the most open play space that a Remedy game has ever had. Although, do you remember Alan Wake initially was going to be an open world game?
Oh, was it?
And then they were like, we're so committed to making cinematic games.
People might wander off and miss the story.
Yeah, I think they were torn between making an open world game and making a game where they could direct it. You know, Sam Lake has a very sort of director's eye for making games, and if you can't control exactly how someone arrives at a scene, then you can't, you know, direct their eye, and maybe they turn up in a monster truck instead of. I remember reading that in an interview. They were like, "Well, what if they decide to turn up in a monster truck to this like touching romantic drama scene,
and then crush everything with a monster truck?"
That would be awesome. Remedy, why don't you do that? Control is going to be more open, and it's going to have, I guess, more like a hub-style situation with Metroidvania elements in that you can unlock more supernatural telekinetic powers that will get you to other places, like levitation, for instance.
Oh yeah, which you can use to get across big gaps that you wouldn't be able to pass previously.
Yeah.
So I'm just still thinking about how much of Alan Wake I could have skipped if I had a monster truck. That would have been really useful.
Just ramped right over all those Taken.
Would have been great.
Except they probably would, the monster truck would have turned evil like the tractors did.
Oh no.
And then they would have tried to run you over.
Wouldn't need a torch. I've got big monster truck headlights.
That would be great. You could burn all the Taken with just like
amazing.
Floodlights on the front of a monster truck. But like I was saying, levitation.
Sorry, yes, it still seems quite directed, like a lot of the stuff that we saw. Like, but in a cool way, like the bit where we got into the area of the building that had all the sort of objects that had been like altered somehow.
Kooky artifacts. Yeah. So they have a research department. The R&D are all investigating these kooky artifacts, like a fridge.
Oh man, the fridge was the weirdest thing. A guy had to look at the fridge.
Or it mutates.
No,
not mutate. It deviates. That's it. If you don't keep an eye on it, it I don't know, turns into a fridge monster.
Yeah, turns into a fridge.
And the guy's like, have you come to take over my shift? Because I've been looking at this for like 3 days straight. And you're like, sorry, no, I've got my own video game happening.
Yeah, kind of don't want to do that. But keep up the good work.
I've been staring at it since yesterday with no breaks. Are you here to take over?
Damn. I can't, I'm sorry.
Please, don't leave me here!
So levitation is one of the powers that you get.
The animation for the levitation is really nice. She sort of like steps into the air.
It's quite elegant.
It's a nice like non-Superman-y visualization of what it's like to fly. I appreciate that.
I don't know how much of Quantum Break you played, but
all of it.
I really enjoyed the combat in Quantum Break because you used all the different time powers together. So you'd be like stopping bullets in midair, or you could like cast a little cloud of time that you could fire bullets into, and then they'd all go at once and hit someone. And you were using your dash and things like that. And it looks like they've got the same sort of approach to combat in this.
Yeah,
where
it's
you're
like they've got analogues
together.
for the time-based powers that are now like telekinetic powers, that you can raise a shield with like rubble telekinetically.
Yeah.
And there is a dash, obviously.
You can throw things. It really actually reminded me of Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, where you're constantly like picking up containers and flinging them at people.
Around.
And the fact that you can levitate and like be shooting people from above cover, shooting down into cover, and then, like you say, making shields and throwing objects around. It looks like it's going to be a really sort of satisfying combat system where you learn all these different powers and you combine them together, which I think they did really well in Quantum Break. It's probably going to be good here.
I hope so. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did come up with a time slowing mechanic. I mean, what's a Remedy game without a time slowing mechanic?
Exactly.
Even Alan Wake had a sort of time slowdown if you dodged right.
Oh yeah, it did.
So there'll be some variant on playing with the the flow of time.
Yeah.
Recently, the developers were talking about the setting, which actually reminds me a lot of, like you said, the X-Files, but also of Fringe. You know, watch Fringe, did you?
I did watch Fringe, yeah.
Okay, so that kind of sci-fi, bureaucratic spookiness.
Yeah.
It's like the X-Files if there were only Mulders. and also everyone accepted that Mulder was right all the time.
I'm going forward, never backward. I'm in control.
That was the thing that struck me most about the demo of Control that we saw, was how cool the atmosphere was. It was this sort of weird, like, dream logic. It even like referenced dream logic a lot of times throughout the demo, and I think like the concept of lucid dreaming is going to be important to the game, but it had this like this weird dreamlike quality, and it felt quite different and cool when I saw that at E3.
The oldest house is my house. I am the servant of the Black Pyramid.
Remedy's always been a single platform developer. So they had Alan Wake on the Xbox, and then Quantum Break was on the Xbox One. But now they're making this for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and PC. So hopefully more than just a handful of people will play this one.
Yeah, it'll be a nice big audience for a new Remedy game,
Yeah.
which might give it a bit of momentum. It might be an intriguing proposition for PlayStation players. If you're diehard PlayStation and you've never played a Remedy game and this is your first, then what a treat.
Yeah.
And it should help it gather momentum.
But yeah, I mean, if you haven't played a Remedy game, they're just great, fun, sci-fi, weird sort of genre pieces made by Sam Lake, who is a sort of brilliant Rod Serling type figure.
They're very distinctive games, like idiosyncratic, and I've got a lot of time for something that is very distinctively itself.
Yeah.
And I think it's a compliment when you say, oh, it looks or it feels a lot like Quantum Break or Alan Wake, and it's because it feels so distinctively Remedy.
Yeah, definitely. I will play anything Remedy put out, so I'm looking forward to this one. And it's by Remedy, the guys who made Alan Wake, Quantum Break, and Max Payne.
Right, so there's a guy in a jacket and everything's in slow motion.
No, but, you know, I like those games, so I'm optimistic.
Liked or were good at?
What? Oh, no.
Welcome to your challenge of the week. All right, Andy, welcome to Alan Wake's American Nightmare.
Okay.
I want you to get the Skill Beats Gun achievement. Would you like to know what you need to do to get the Skill Beats Gun achievement?
No, I'm good. Let's go.
Okay.
Wait, no, do tell me, though. What is it?
Basically, you have to survive an arcade mode round without shooting anyone, so just using your flashlight and your flares.
Okay.
So
I can't pick up that pump action shotgun, is what you're telling me.
Oh, you can pick it up, but you just can't use it.
Okay.
So if it provides you with a bit of solace...
It's a taken... Dodge, Alan,
Ooh,
dodge.
That's not a great start.
That was a dodge, wasn't it? Nah, dodge. Oh my god.
Okay, so you can fend them off a bit with your flashlight, right? They don't like light.
Yes.
Not a fan.
So can I use a flare gun? Is that...
Honestly, I don't know, so I would probably avoid it. I think because it's a gun, it probably counts. Whoa, they can
guy
teleport.
Has no chill. Stay back. Oh my god. No! Oh my...
You narrowly avoided that. That's amazing.
Jeez.
Well, that's 45 seconds you've survived. So.
Why have you chosen this challenge? It's so hard. No.
Well, I read on the internet that it was easy, but you know what people on the internet are like.
Oh yeah, get good. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
No, I dodged him.
You were sort of attached to that barrel for a second there.
Jeez. All right. This is all getting a bit much.
Yeah,
all right,
drop your flare.
Flare. Yeah, that's right, fools.
All right, well, you are a quarter of a way through the survival
God.
challenge.
This is so hard.
I'm sorry.
These guys have zero chill.
Yeah, they seem pretty knocked, don't they?
Is there another flare? I mean...
There must be another flare around here.
Why does he keep trying to scythe me? Look, just chill out, all right?
Flashbang.
I'm not allowed to use that, right? You told me.
I don't know, maybe.
I'm trying to get an achievement here.
Yeah, I would avoid it. As I understand it, it's just the flare and the the flashlight that you can use.
Alan, why are you hanging around in a cemetery?
He's probably looking for inspiration for his next novel.
His next novel, the time Alan Wake got killed in a cemetery.
Yes.
By a guy with a wrench.
I'd read it.
Oh my god.
Anything where he dies at the end, I'll read.
Write better books, Alan. Oh, it's an overhead swing. Oh man, if I had that pump action shotgun.
Isn't it?
If I had that pump action shotgun, things would be different. You jerks.
It's going well, Andy. You're not far off halfway there.
I'm on a 5x multiplier for sweet dodges. Bang.
Oh!
Alan, no! Oh my god, I'm in such a bad health way.
You're in a pickle.
Quite the pickle. Alan Wake is in here. No! Okay, we're fine.
He's back to, he's, roaring health.
A whole block.
It did look a bit like he was just presenting his butt to the scythe there, but...
Yeah, well, I guess if you're going to be scythed anywhere, probably the butt.
In the soft, fleshy butt. Oh, boy.
Oh, I think I got caught on a tombstone a little.
You did.
But it's fine. What is it?
A flare!
Oh, my God, I want it. No, I dodged.
You did.
Oh, no, you son of a... That is not cool.
Play it safe.
Nah! I got the flare.
Yeah!
Ah! Alan Wake. All right, this has been super stressful. I'm going to just
Well, you're over halfway.
Oh, no, I set off a flashbang. I don't know if that...
Well, we'll see. We'll
Okay.
see what happens. It should give you the achievement still, I think.
I was trying to set off this flare so I could have a little breather.
How long do flares last?
Oh, boy, I don't know. But they won't come near me. Oh, good.
Well, that
Brilliant.
was a brilliant 10-second rest you had
Excellent.
there. I'm sure you're feeling refreshed.
Good times, that was. Yeah.
Could he not have picked that up while he was ducking?
Yeah, do a little motion.
Yeah, flare. Nice.
Yes. Yes, Alan. Nice. Oh, how am I doing for time?
You have 3 minutes and 23 seconds.
Ah. Oh, my God. You guys, let's just talk about this, yeah? You're horrible shadow farmers, and I'm a novelist. We can
get along.
this out. What about if I
common ground?
made the protagonist of my next book a heroic shadow farmer who's all sexy and stuff? He goes on secret missions like James Bond. Come on, that's good, isn't it? Stop trying to kill me.
Oh, what's that? Is that like a health pack or something?
Oh, if it was a health pack, that would be useful.
What is it?
Oh, it's a weapons
hunting
locker
rifle.
that I haven't unlocked enough stuff in the main game to get.
Do you need to...
Oh, a flare.
that's good.
Ah!
Nice.
Oh boy.
Does Alan
Oh,
Wake
boy.
need to write a
I'm gonna
story
drop it.
about when he gets a hunting rifle to unlock it? Is that
Yes.
how it works?
And then Alan
Wake got a
hunting rifle, and it was good. And he shot some.
You put one in that little
guys
that little entryway there, and then they won't be able to get out, and then you can run away.
Oh my god. Okay, just a minute and 53 on the clock.
Yeah, and no sign of the shadow farmers.
I mean, apart from the fact that they're there.
Apart from the fact that they're
Stay
running
back.
along the field behind you.
Stay back. Oh, you guys.
You got
So
this in the bag,
uncool.
Andy, surely?
But look at my rubbish health.
I know, yeah. It does take only one slight error, and you could get hit twice.
One
and then
scythe
that's it.
error.
Yeah.
Stay back. Ah.
Why don't you just go in that church and turn all the lights on?
Yeah, well, I would if the game would let me.
Have you tried?
Oh, I haven't. It's a good point.
I'm pretty sure it won't.
Ah.
Oh. Wrenchy and Scythy.
I hate you, Wrenchy and Scythy. You're the worst characters ever.
You got one more flare, and nearly only a minute on the clock.
Popular Alan Wake characters,
Wrenchy
Wrenchy and
Scythy.
Scythy. Okay. And now just a simple case of
All right.
dropping the flare. Yes.
Final 30 seconds.
Now to put some distance between me and Wrenchy and Scythy.
Yep.
Unless they come around the other way, which would be bad.
I feel like those guys should have their own spin-off game.
Wrenchy and Scythy's
Yeah.
American Nightmare. Maybe they'll turn up in Control.
That would be amazing.
What about that? Final boss, Wrenchy and Scythy. You heard it here first.
Oh, they're back.
Oh, he caught up.
Oh, 6 seconds to go.
No, stay back. Stay back,
Yes.
Wrenchy and Scythy.
2, 1.
Yes. Yes.
Sunrise.
It's daytime.
Yeah.
Ah, you stupid
Are
idiots.
they on the floor now, all dead?
Yeah.
Oh, they dissolved.
Yeah. Sucks to be you, Wrenchy and Scythy.
Nice one.
Woo.
Yeah. Glorious Dawn. And is the other one going to pop? It should pop.
Skill beats gun.
Skill beats gun.
I got it.
That
I
is
got
a
it.
point for you, Andy.
Yeah,
Well done.
yeah.
Good dodging.
Yeah, that's
Good
right.
sustained dodging under pressure.
Hooray. Back to the studio.
Now it's time to see what's written in the comments and in the rejection email Mike got from reality dating show Love Island.
Dear Mr. Channel, no, we don't need someone to do jet ski tricks in the background. Please stop writing.
Told you.
I'm taking this to the Great British Bake Off.
Okay, in the meantime, let's distract you with the comments on this video in which Jane and I played LEGO DC supervillains and created the world's most well thought out and best supervillain, Captain Eye Patch.
We're Eye Patch Man.
Eye Patch Man.
Eye Patch Man.
He has all the powers of an eye patch.
Yep. The
such as
proportional strength and
the proportionate
speed of an
depth
eye patch.
perception. What's Commissioner
We're
Gordon
being
saying?
coerced into working with the man.
Oh,
the
I
man
see.
being Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah, remember how that works out for Captain Boomerang?
Commenter Anders Hansen is suitably impressed with the captain, saying, "Well, they do say the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. And we all didn't know Captain Eye Patch existed until now, so he must truly be the greatest supervillain."
Well, can't argue with that logic. Commenter Matt Ball, on the other hand, argues that, considering that Batman's rogues gallery contains such gems as the Ten-Eyed Man, who has eyes on his fingertips and was once defeated by Man-Bat throwing him a shrub, and Zebra Man, who obviously had the power of magnetism, but only to attract and repel metal, wood, stone and human flesh for some reason, I'd say Captain Eyepatch qualifies for at least a B grade.
Yes, we'll take it. Call us Stanley.
He's Marvel.
He is a Marvel, creating all those superheroes.
Fine. Commenter Tom Morgan has the last word on this subject, saying, only Outside Xbox would give a character both the ability to shoot lightning from their eyes and an eye patch.
It's a special eye patch, I expect. We'll get into it in the origin story movie, for which, I reiterate, call us.
Moving on to your comments on this video of Jane and Andy playing Hitman 2, a mission set at a motorsport race festival in Florida that is so exactly my bag that I'm pretty sure it's some sort of me trap.
Yes.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yes,
I will. Thank you.
What are you installing it in? I don't understand cars.
That's a carburetor, Jane.
It's a carburetor,
Yeah,
right,
I think we all know that that's a carburetor.
Yeah, if you don't know, it's a carburetor. Here she comes.
There we go. All right, pit crew, let's do this. Of course, 47 is amazing at pit crew.
Yeah, he's amazing
maintenance.
at everything. Oh, wait for it.
Well, I've got it's remote.
Oh, is it remote?
All right. Well, the explosive's on.
Yep.
But what do you say we watch it from somewhere a bit more exciting?
Pretty flawless there, I think you'll agree, but commenter Komninos Maraslidis is concerned for realism purposes, saying, what kind of a pit stop only changes one tyre?
Well, actually, Communis, while it would be unlikely in F1, in another race series, you know, if there was a puncture and it was early in the stint and you were only allowed a certain number of pit crew over the wall to work on the car.
Look what you've done. Hope you're happy with yourself.
Look at that.
His little face.
Look at that.
Look at his angry face. Yes, 47.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, Queen.
That's
Yes!
right. Oh,
Slay.
he is loving it.
Commenter Peter Sofeld, meanwhile, enjoyed the playthrough but thinks that we all know how Mike is going to do this. A guy in a flamingo suit shooting a few hundred people and then some explosions.
Maybe I'll do the explosions first. See how I feel on the day.
Lastly, commenter Keg504 says, health and safety nightmare with the emetic poison in every fricking food preparation area in Hitman. You guys should do a video on health and safety issues in Hitman.
Well, I mean, one, the murders.
Usually frowned on by health and safety.
Hey, at least Agent 47 doesn't have to wear a hairnet.
Okay, that is something. Finally this week, your comments on last week's episode of Show of the Week, which looked forward to the Resident Evil 2 remake and tasked Mike with taking down a special zombie in Resident Evil 2.
Oh man, did you catch that Portugal-Iran game? That was crazy.
Oh god, no, not the football thing. I'm talking about this, the World Cup.
Commenter Keyblade Master Katsu is impressed with your growing selection of drinkware, Andy, saying, the almighty and rare literal World Cup. A nice addition to Andy's chalice collection, of course.
I don't have a chalice collection.
Andy, you're drinking out of a chalice right now.
Okay, technically, this is a goblet, and this is a Chateauneuf de Pape. What, am I going to drink it out of a plastic mug?
Okay, well, as you mentioned, I did indeed try to take down the zombified former Stars helicopter pilot, Brad.
I'm going to cut your chicken heart out.
Yeah. Get him. No. Now stab him on the ground. Oh, you're in a bad way. Stab him on the ground, stab him more, stab him higher in the face. Face and legs. No, Brad,
you got me. Oh,
Brad.
Is this how it ends?
Why, Brad, why? Commiserations, Mike, but some people were impressed, such as commenter Brent Dreyer, who says, Mike did indeed give the challenge his best shot. 18 of them, in fact. That was the problem, I think.
Yeah.
Shooting zombies is also the key, right?
You can also shoot them. But just beware, you only have 18 bullets total. Finally this week, commenter Apex Penguin is less impressed, saying, I remember back when getting to Brad was second nature. We could do it as easily as putting on pants.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, why aren't you wearing pants? You know what, I'm just going to go.
Bye.
That's it for Show of the Week. Thank you so much for watching.
So you're going to tell people about the live shows?
What live shows?
The ones you were talking about at the start of the show, unless that was an elaborate ruse to cover up the fact that you were going to launch Mike into the sky with a rocket.
No, as if. The very idea. No, the live shows are very real, and there are two of them happening this September at the EGX Games Convention in Birmingham.
Okay.
One will be a fabulous game show, and the other will be a Dungeons and Dragons show, also live.
Okay.
And check the YouTube description for a link to buy the tickets now.
Okay.
That are very real tickets.
Sounds good.
For a real show.
Yes. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.
Guess I should go plan some live shows.
What?
What?
All right, lunch.
Yeah, one sec. Yeah, well, I told you I'm not paying for it. No. What are you going to do about it? Oh, yeah, real mature, Mum.